Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live. And hey, we had some stuff set up for today, but as we've seen from MFL over the weekend, they were teasing this. It was going to be coming Monday. New stuff on Monday, and here we are on Monday. We've had rollover day. Everyone is aged up, and we are here for, in the words of MFL, a new era of the game as well. They have just dropped their big announcement blog. We've seen some of the photorealistic cards, the new card designs, and they've gave us a lot of info. So I thought, let's just throw on live for this one and just get our teeth stuck right into it. So if you're joining us live and loud, fist bump to you all. Thanks for tuning in today. Please do hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Jump into the comment section and let me know your takeaways, your thoughts and feelings. Any questions or any answers that go on throughout the show as well are always welcomed and encouraged in the live chat as well, of course. But in case you missed it, I'm just going to start off with this because this is the little advert that they'd put out on Twitter. It also comes onto the webpage when you pop on. So in case you missed it.
It all started with a few lines of code, a wild dream, a Discord server, a handful of believers. Back in November 2021, MFL was just an idea, and yet we believed, all of us. 3 years on, we've come a long way, together. Clubs, matches, wins, losses, rivalries, triumphs, record-breaking sales, thousands of decisions driven by a shared vision.
It's definitely the best football game that I've played.
There is so much going on in MFL right now.
C'est vraiment trop bien. Donc les gens s'amusent dans le moment et que ce soit l'intérêt principal.
A global, passionate community. Creators telling our story. Tools built by you, for you. Voices echoing week after week.
Le poteau rentrant de Gilles Lecomte.
Goal!
Splash of the week.
Yes! Come on! Wow!
This is the world of football you built. 750,000 matches played, 2 million goals scored, $5 million traded, and we're only getting started. Now a new chapter begins. This is our new identity. Bolder, sharper, more ambitious. Football in motion. A game evolving with you. New players, new visuals. A whole new...
Yeah, I know what you're thinking there. What, is that the cards? Yeah, these are MFL players. This isn't real players, like, you know, repurposed. This is actually what they'll look like. And I don't know about you guys, but as far as the term photorealistic went, this is pretty breathtaking, to be honest with you.
New players, new visuals. A whole new level of immersion. This is MFL reimagined. Welcome to a new era.
Buzz, isn't it? Looks quality, looks great. And we've got the blog announcement now. Did a kind of Twitter thread on all this stuff as well. You can see the chat box on the screen as well, so you can see what the chat are giving it today as well. But today is the day. After 3 years of building MFL with your feedback, passion, emotions and shared victories, we open the doors to our most ambitious chapter yet. From now on, MFL will look and feel as alive as the universe we've created together. And, you know, that's the one thing I've really enjoyed on this channel with covering all the stuff that we do cover is visions becoming reality, you know, and this certainly feels like a huge milestone moment for the team. And they've kind of already previewed this, of course, as well with the meetup that they did at the Parc de France recently as well. Is this the YouTube video? It's the same as the thing we just watched a second ago. It might be, so let's click on it and see quickly. Yeah, 1 minute 35. It's the same video. That's fine. A brand that matches our ambition. And then this is just a bit of an explanation on the rebrand. Now, I love it, right? I really do love it. I love the little logo here that they can use for an app or whatever they're going to do with it. I like the way MFL is kind of built here. I like the way it all kind of looks. Big fan of it, right? But see, when I see this, like you know, building, you know, all the little detail in here extra, nobody notices this stuff. No one's paying attention to that on the logo. We see the 11, and that's maybe kind of about it. But like when you look at it here, like the other stuff, I don't know if it really comes across as, is this meant to be a goal mouth? It doesn't really feel goal mouthy there, but whatever. When I seen this, it just made me giggle a wee bit. It's just the designers really making sure that we get the Easter eggs in it or whatever, which is fine. Behind every curve, colour choice and logo sits a simple vision to make the all-important first impression unforgettable. A modern, confident identity, and yeah, I really think it nails what they are and what they're going for. So I really like it. I think it's good. From cartoon avatars to living legends, our cartoon players helped shape the MFL universe, and we'll always be proud of that era. But to build what comes next, to make sure this universe feels truly alive, we need something more. So we reimagined every player from the ground up. Why? Because a believable football world demands believable footballers. This is why at the end of the week, the entire MFL player base will transition from traditional cartoons to photorealistic players. And this is just some of the new gens that they've got sitting there. This is mad exciting. This is going to be a pretty huge... So, like I just mentioned earlier, one of the things I love on this channel is watching that vision come to reality, and we've seen that with Sorare in a lot of different ways, for better and for worse, over the last couple of years. But one thing that you can't take away from Sorare has been their trailblazing innovations, and MFL for me are really putting their stall out with this. This is the most ambitious AI game-based thing I think that is around, considering that they're reformatting all of the existing players and going forward with this new look. I think is monumental, and is something that will be remembered in this time that we live in as one of those big moments where someone did something beyond the realm of imagination that quickly came into being, you know, technologically capable because of the technological advances that we've seen. And sincerely, breath is taken right away from not just how good these look, and it's not that they look amazing like football. These look like real people. Do they look like AI people? Maybe a little bit. But this is far above and beyond what I expected, especially the total retrofit that they're going for here as well. I think is beyond ambitious. It's very, very good. Trailblazing is what I would call it. This shift makes MFL feel more immersive and grounded. I agree. It carries a stronger sense of presence and identity. And I was undecided whether I thought this would be a great move, if it would be overkill, if it would be too much too soon, tech for the sake of tech. But this, and we've seen the card designs earlier, honestly, I just think it's an absolute home run. And I think anyone that liked their football manager and wants to take their game to the next level, this just is extra appealing with these real people. The cartoons are take it or leave it. For some people, I didn't care. Some people do care, for better or worse. But this is like breathtaking, that the entire game will look and feel like that, you know. The subtle expressions, the human details, the realism, it all adds a deeper connection with your squad and a more authentic football experience. They are also the foundation of a living world where you will be able to design your own kits for the upcoming tool and eventually see them worn in stunning detail. Ho, 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 ho. Players could age, evolve, and even speak, opening the door to AI-driven interviews and highlight reels. Trailblazing, guys. I'm going to say it again. Trailblazing. Blazing that trail. Rich backstories come to life so that every squad becomes a living, breathing team. This isn't AI for the sake of hype. We built the entire system ourselves. A 400-node strong workflow that includes a prompt engine, facial refinement, custom kit rendering, everything to deliver realism, diversity, and soul at the scale no one in the space has achieved. There we go. We're proud to be pioneering this type of work. Nobody else has done anything like it. I agree. It's breathtaking, and I'm so glad we're all here to support it, because this is the sort of innovation we want to be a part of. New players, new cards. With photorealistic players making their debut, we knew the player cards had to evolve too, so we've partnered with Paper Crowns to rethink them completely, not just as UI elements, but as essential touch points in the MFL experience. And these look very FIFA cardy, don't they? Not that that's a bad thing, but in terms of how you see the statistics, like pace, shooting, dribbling, physical, it's right off the FIFA card playlist, isn't it? The goalkeeper one, we've seen a preview of it in the video earlier, and it just says GK, and then they're overall again. So I don't think there's any imminent evolutions on goalkeeper scoring or ratings or whatever. But this is honestly fantastic. The new cards are bold, clean, and built to yada yada. But it's more than just style. We've added crucial info like age and attributes onto the face of the card, so it's very easy to to go through everything. This makes browsing your squad, scouting others, smarter, more satisfying. Every card now acts as a window into the MFL universe, a sharper, smarter, more immersive world. Yep, it's a small detail but a big role in pushing. Yeah, I'm with you all the way there. Get ready for a special drop Wednesday. The first ever photorealistic players available in packs. Be there and grab the first ever new Era MFL players. Now, they said at the end of the week everything will be retrofitted, but on Wednesday, at point of recording 2 days from now, will be the first time they will be in the ecosystem. They'll be released in packs. Get an exclusive avant-premiere. Drop off photoreal players in special packs. Secure your pack and be one of the first agents in the new era. And yeah, so I guess that means then if they're retrofitting all the old guys, they're maybe not changing the card design, which is fine. Just a note to add. We know many of you are deeply attached to how your players look. With this shift, every face has been regenerated from scratch to reflect realistic global demographics. Some identities will change, including traits like ethnicity, and we understand that it may be jarring, but this is a key step toward a more immersive and believable world. Your players' names, stats, and history stay the same. Only the visuals evolve, unlocking a future where your squad can age, grow, and come to life like never before. An app that feels smarter and smoother. So is this just a wee loopy bit? Yeah. I wasn't sure if this was in our demo video. Yeah, it's just a little loop. With the new brand live across the app, you'll start to notice updated logos, typography, colours. Yep. The real shift is coming soon. We're already built the mock-ups and mapped out the flows for a fully overhauled interface, a cleaner layout, easier navigation, and smarter screens. So you spend less time figuring things out and more time making winning moves. It's a big lift, so the full rollout will happen gradually in the weeks and months ahead. But we're excited to start turning the vision into reality. Thank you for believing in MFL. No, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Absolutely love it. Dream partnership here. None of this happens without you. Your passion drives to push us further, to craft a world where every match feels like real life, every face tells a story, and every moment belongs to you. Don't you love that? Get ready to explore a more immersive, dynamic, and powerful MFL universe. The next era starts today. Absolutely love that. There's a bunch of you joining us live and loud, guys. Now, like I mentioned there, MFL are proud sponsors and partners here of the channel. If you aren't on MFL already, all the beginner bonuses you're going to need to get started are on the link. I've just put it in the live chat. If any of you are watching us live, if you're watching this after we've been live, it'll be in the comment section and in the description in the video anyway. By clicking on that link, you get yourself the best beginner bonuses possible, and you also directly support 23,001, the channel here. So click on that link, sign up directly. You get the best stuff, you support me. And then let's see what the live chat's giving it, because I think that's everything from the actual announcement itself. So let's see the live chat. Let's see what you guys are saying to it. It's been absolutely flying away here. Buzzing for the new season. I have 5 clubs now. And yeah, we actually have an increased payout this season. They've increased the amount of MFL they're paying out. And they've added in a 10th league into the pyramid, which just means it's even more appealing to start at the bottom. It's even cheaper. Probably less competitive now. I think the fact that they did Spark and then Flint, it's kind of, yeah, I think Flint will be very appealing for new people. I love it personally. It looks like a smart design for the cards, and love the way we can now customize our clubs. Same. I look forward to the kit building part for sure. We all thought it was a complete different name, etc. in Paris. Oh, okay. You thought they were going to rebrand the name as well? All my green-eyed players can't see the tattoos. Uh-oh. Looking forward to see the player with my name will look. Yep. Or Rodrigo Pedro. MFL has been better looking generated players than Footy Manager. I know Football Manager's just got... Do they still have the regen face that I'm imagining? I imagine they probably do. Funny you say about FIFA, because in Paris, for the speech, they actually said they wanted to target the... They've hit the bullseye on that one then, haven't they? They must have a gen with punk hair. Yeah, definitely. Let's hope EA don't find a lawsuit with the designs. Makes me not want to sell my players, Boyson. Yeah, I think it would make me want to keep my players a little bit longer, some of the ones I've got up for sale, because maybe they've got some cool visual. Oh, you can even see here the typography. Everything has kind of changed a little bit, hasn't it? It's been rollover day. I've not actually... Oh, yeah, everything is a little bit different, isn't it? Everything is a little bit tidier, isn't it? A little bit crisper, a little bit sharper. Yeah, we've had rollover day. I've got no one retiring, which is good. We've got some guys out of Dev Centre. I've probably got some work to do with them. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to seeing all this happen throughout the week, to be honest with you. I've got another MFL video I'll be doing in due course. we'll be talking about how Season 6 ended and what I'll be doing to catapult myself into Season 7 with some of these changes in mind. In particular, I think the change to the competition structure. Can we see it in this page, perhaps? No, maybe another blog post we need to go and check out, I think. But all the payouts have got a lot bigger this year. Kind of tells us on overview here, I think, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'm moving myself into bronze, which is nice. So hopefully a bit bigger. And yeah, more payouts for everyone. And if you're running a, like my strategy went from being agency with a main club to being all agency with, focusing on an academy squad, like a feeder team, and a prime team, like a first team. And I actually, as you can see here, I earned more MFL last season than the season before. And that was with loaning my big players up the food chain, etc. So we smashed our goals. But I actually carried an MFL balance over the season prior. So when I got my payout last year, I had more in my wallet than I do right now. So I'm in a bit of a tough spot myself. I can't actually reinforce the main team with the pack, the reward packs, because I've just not got enough MFL to get a blue pack. So I'm probably going to buy one pack for the academy team to give it a wee bit of reinforcement. And I'll probably sit on the balance for the rest of it. But we'll see with these special drops on Wednesday. I'm sure it's going to be pandemonium around these, and we might be tempted to pick one or two of them up. But an absolute W of announcement. Love all this, by the way. Isn't this just all tickety-boo, by the way? It just looks an extra little bit crisper and shinier with all our extra little player awards there. Nexon just came back from a week in beautiful hot Scotland. Well, thank you very much for coming, Nexon. Maybe you brought the good weather here. What a great time. And now this, bonnie Scotland. And MFL are in the house. Good to see you. Fist bumps on arrival. Love that you loved the update, Quinny, and everyone in the chat. Let's go. That's it indeed. Trailblazing Team MFL. Love to see you here. And had a great rollover day. No retirement in sight for my 33-year-old centre back. Don't you love to hear it? I never actually double checked who my old guys are now. But yeah, 33 and going strong. 32 and going strong. Nice. My older players are living to fight another season or two, so that's good. Yeah. But aye, quality. I'm absolutely pretty excited. And I'm looking forward to all these pack drops. I'm looking forward to everything else that's coming out, because this rollover, they do mention that, and Shane Mini-Me, who's in the chat, who was in the Paris meetup, did say that this announcement doesn't actually show everything that the guys in France got a little sneak peek, a little advanced tasting of. So I think there's going to be more functionality that comes into the game than what is detailed here as a result of the UI changes, as well as all of the innovations with the photorealistic players that we're getting and everything. So we're coming into Season 7. I don't know what their target is. Maybe MFL in the chat will be able to tell us, but I would guess something like Season 10, Season 9 is maybe a soft kind of milestone for like out with the old, in with the new. Like everything's done. The vision to remodel is now complete. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's too long. Maybe they plan on doing it a little bit sooner, but it's going to be really exciting as well. And now that we're in mid-July, we're about to, we'll have like a week or so before we go into Season 7. So by the time Season 7 finishes, you're going to be talking about end of August. And that's kind of like peak time, isn't it? So Season 8 and 9 feels like when we'll get a lot of goodies. Early football season is when a lot of these games and companies love to release their innovations, because it's when peak football hype is around. And yeah, I'm here for it. I'm totally up for it. Very excited. Half tempted to get a third club and just buy loads of players. I would be tempted to get a Flint club, because one of the things that I've enjoyed about this year is that I now have league trophies actually in the thing here. I've got an iron, I've got a spark, but I'm not going to get a Flint, are we? Without buying a Flint team at some point. So we'll maybe see what we do with that. Maybe we'll buy a team, use it for the cup, and then give it, or use it to win the trophy and then give it away or something. We'll see how things shake out. But yeah, honestly, I was really excited by the announcement. I thought they did a great job of releasing it on Twitter as well. Very well communicated, great teasing. And I do think that because of what some of the people in France, they've not told us anything, but they've intimated that there's more under the surface. This is all quite surface level, is the vibe I'm getting for the people that got the sneak peek. And I think when we get these innovations, it's going to be like, wow, wow, wow. Never mentioned this. This makes everything easier. This makes everything immersive, so much more better. The kit designs, interactive highlight reels and post-match interviews. They can speak. This is going to be wild. This is going to be wild, honestly. If you're not playing MFL yet, great time to get involved. Learn the ropes, especially on a budget. All the beginner tutorials to get you started are in the chat, are in the description of the video if you want to check them out as well, of course. And yeah, FC Barcelona to champions, we've been up. And we actually need to get the foundation team built for this year now that we're a rollover day. I think we only have 2 players contracted for this season. Yep, Van der Zee and Goddard, but we need to build a whole new team, guys. Now, this team is affectionately known as the Ravens, but the Barcelona Foundation is the community team here on the channel. So for everyone that's a channel member, if you pay your £1 a week, £4 a month, you're an FC Barcelona season ticket holder. I don't care how good your player is. Last year, we had players in this squad that were rated 58 and 62. We got progression for them. We got progression for players at 75. We got them up to 77s and 78s. We did great last year, except for on the leaderboard. We never got a great balance to the squad. So some of the better teams had their way with us, but we were strong enough. We finished like quite strong in mid-table. But if you're a channel member, we want to get those players drafted in as soon as possible. Really, we want to build the team as quickly as we can, and we want to get ready to get you guys some XP on your players, some stone MFL payout. And those guys that were in the club that were rated 58 and 60s and whatever, they got more, I think, on average than some of the higher rated players, because the higher rated players came from bigger accounts in the community, and they were quite generous to say, just give me this and spread the love around elsewhere. So no matter how good your player is, Van der Zee was a nice example. He started off the season as 64, 65, and he gets a +4 playing at cam, attacking mid. So he went up +2. It just made a big difference to him. He had a great year. So don't think your guys aren't good enough. Don't think your guys are too good. It will work out, and you know the team will, as long as the community supports it as well as it should finish mid-table at worst. But if we really get our stuff together and we have a better balance into the midfield, into the team as a whole, I back the Ravens that we can get out of stone and into iron. And think about the MFL I could give away to you guys in the community for that. Boyson says, we are living in the future. When this all rolls out, by the way, guys, trailblazing. This is a moment in Web3, NFT, whatever you want to think of it as, gaming history. This is going to be mega in that sense, you know. Real. I remember when for Sorare it was like Ramp. Like Ramp was mega. Like, see, being able to just buy ETH and get it on Sorare Rapid and be able to withdraw Rapid. And I know regulation has kind of undone that. They had lots of other stuff. We don't need to talk about it in any detail, but I remember seeing these moments and thinking, wow, this is rather revolutionary, the tech that's involved here. Starknet with the layer 2 stuff and whatever. But this for MFL is not really, it is Web3 infrastructure, I guess, but this is actually just infrastructure, AI infrastructure as much as anything, which is great tech for the company, I think, to have a good handle on, an early adopter advantage in the market as well. And really for a game like this is the thing I love about everything that we do here on the channel, is genuine real world application for unadulterated fun. You know, we're not bringing in world peace here or solving world hunger, but we are having even more fun than we did yesterday. That is the way we're going here. What sort of rating for a starting spot, says Benny? Last year, like 70s, 72 was quite a good score. If we had anyone above 72, they were a best player in the team. But if you think about that 68 to 74 range, is a good squad player. Anyone below that, I'll take in just to help anyone in the community out. Anyone above that, of course, we'll take in as well. But yeah, like 68 to 73 was 70. You know, that was a good kind of mean average. And then we build the team, the formation around who we get or whatever. But we've already got a 72 and a 67 or something, a 75, I beg your pardon. Did we get progression for Rodney last year? No, I don't think we did we? Or maybe did he tier break? Did he tier break with us? He must have. Or maybe we did tier break him. Maybe I didn't even notice that. Or maybe I did and I've forgotten. It'll be on a video somewhere, I'm sure. But yeah, so we'll be live to do a bit of a members recce, get back together with that team as soon as possible. The Ice team have now got the Academy, which won the league at a somewhat canter, and Spark needs a wee bit of reinforcement. I'll have a pack on Wednesday to open up. Fingers crossed we get a striker to reinforce the ranks. In the main team, we won't be getting any reinforcements from packs. I might go back into the market because my prime team, we're now going to be in the same league as Monkey and Jimbo and a bunch of other people. I think this is quite a star-studded league that we're going into. So, you know, we might need to loan in a wee bit of quality, loan in a wee bit of reinforcements. Oh yeah, we got his tier breaker. Brilliant. Thanks very much, Shane, for the intel, or for the reminder. But yeah, so it's all battle stations here. We'll have a little tactics, a little update video for me, the club, the organisation, the members. We'll have a little video coming out about that shortly as well. As of Thursday, I'll be away for a couple of days with the kids and whatnot. So everything will be all battle stations here, getting things recorded, doing live. So we'll probably be live doing this type of thing maybe Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. We'll try and work it out. When's the best day to slot it in, but we'll be back with another video. We'll probably be back with a member live to fill the squad out a bit. So plenty of MFL content to come out this week, as well as other stuff here, there and everywhere else as well. I'm absolutely buzzing for this, guys. I had would I say I had high expectations? I would say I don't know if high expectations isn't the word. I did expect them to bring something really cool in this. I expected it to look innovative. I did expect it to look like people would put a lot of work into it, because kind of the joke in the community, or the inside joke in the community, was that this has been a secret project for a number of years. Obviously, I've been playing MFL for like 9-10 months at this point, whatever it is. And like the joke goes a bit further than that, so I'm not really privy to it necessarily. But that's what I expected. I expected it to look and be something that had comprehensive thought power went into it. You know, it's kind of not just a whim, you know, where they've just, oh, the tech kind of works, so let's force it to happen. It's maybe something where they would playing with it, trying to evolve it and iterate it. Technology's made a breakthrough. Everything's plugged together, and wow, doesn't it look amazing? And especially when you hear that little foreshadowing of highlight reels, player interviews, they can speak. This is going to get wild, guys. This is going to get wild. I'm going to have good fun with this game, and I'm sure you are as well. I've had an absolute pleasure breaking it down and going through it live with all you guys as well. Tomorrow, Mathurin, who's the CEO, the MD, the main man, Mr. MFL, he's going to be live with Laird tomorrow at MFL with Laird on YouTube. You can just search that. You'll find it easy enough. I forget what the time is, but for your local time zone, it's probably different to what time it is for me. So it'll be really nice to hear everything from the horse's mouth tomorrow. So feel free to check out Laird's MFL channel. I'm sure that's tomorrow. So we can hear a bit more from that. Wednesday we've got the big pack drop, and you know, there'll be more stuff coming out over the next couple of days from all involved, so it should be a great one. Thanks to everyone that's joined me live and after we'll be live today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.